Hi, I'm Tammy Honaman. Welcome to the Fire Mountain Jewelry Making Studio. Riveting is a wonderful form of joining things together. In this case, we're going to be using a tube rivet and 2 pieces of sterling silver. To form the tube, in this case it's a crimp tube, into a rivet, we're going to flare out one of the ends. I'm going to use a dapping punch to do this. I've placed my crimp onto the bench block, which is part of a system. I'm going to place the dapping punch squarely over the top of the crimp tube, and I'm going to tap using the ball peen hammer, carefully trying to flare that out evenly. So that you get a nice, like a flange. Once you've finished that, you see I have some here. You have a nice flare on that end. You'll set that aside and then you'll prepare your sterling silver discs. I've drilled a large hole to accommodate this 3x3 crimp tube. And after I'm finished drilling, I will file just to make sure that where I've drilled, I don't have any burrs. You can't have any burrs between the layers because then things won't sit together properly. I have done the same thing using the smaller sterling silver disc, and I'll just file that as well. To add some drama to this piece, what I'm also doing is I'm going to texture the surface of the smaller disc. That'll really add a little bit of dimension to it, and it'll separate it from the shininess of the one in the back. Using the ball peen hammer, the other end, I'll just strike it. And continue until you feel that you've reached the texture that you like. I will assemble those 3 pieces together, starting with my flared out crimp tube. I'll assemble the first disc, the larger one, the smaller disc, and now I'll take the dapping punch again, and I'll flare out that second side, working slowly. You don't want to move the metal too quickly. You don't want it to split. And metal likes to be moved slowly. And once you're sure things are secure, you can take your hammer and then move it a little more quickly. And then I'll flip it over and I'll do the same thing on the other side. And you can see how it's already flared and now fashioned more flat. It looks like an eyelet in, things you would find in the hardware store, on your shower curtain. This charm is now complete. You can add a jump ring and add it to a bracelet or a necklace, whatever it is you want to use it for. I've taken it a little further, and I wanted to share that with you, and I've placed it into the dapping block, and I've applied pressure using the dapping punches and formed that charm into more of a dome shape. There are lots of things that you can join together with tube rivets. Wire rivets are great connectors as well. There's a how-to available for that at firemountaingems.com, where you'll also find there and in our catalog lots of great information on all the supplies and tools we carry and great projects and how-tos as well.